The dates for the UEFA Champions League semi-final have been announced. Should we get past Sporting CP in the quarter-finals? Should we emerge triumphant against the Portuguese champions? We will face either FC Barcelona or Atletico de Madrid in the Final Four. The semi-final first leg will take place in Spain from Wednesday, April 29th at 8 p.m. UK time, with the return fixture at Emirates Stadium on Tuesday, May 5th, also at 8 p.m. We head to Lisbon for the first leg of the quarter-final on Tuesday, April 7th, following our FA Cup clash against Southampton. The second leg will then be back in N5 on Wednesday, April 15th at 8 p.m. UK time. The Champions League final will take place on Saturday, May 30th in Budapest, Hungary, at 5 p.m. UK time. Our Premier League home game against Fulham on Saturday, May 2nd, has been given a new kick-off time to allow it to be shown live on UK TV. The game against the Cottagers at Emirates Stadium will remain on its original date, but will now start at 5:30 p.m. to allow it to be broadcast by Sky Sports. We will be hoping to maintain our proud home record against the West Londoners, as in 33 previous meetings in N5 in all competitions, we have never lost to Fulham, the most we've faced a side without ever tasting defeat on home soil. Having previously announced our April League matches, all TV selections for Premier League fixtures to date are now confirmed. However, as always, fixtures could still be rearranged due to clashes with cup games or other issues. Confirmation of the rest of our May fixtures will be announced over the coming weeks. After guiding us to 3 wins from 3 during March, Mikel Arteta has been nominated for the Premier League's Manager of the Month award. Victories against Chelsea, Brighton and Hove Albion and Everton meant that we were the only team in the division to win all of our Premier League games in March, and seeing us open up a 9-point gap to chasers Manchester City in second place. We edged out the Blues on the first day of the month by a 2-1 scoreline to record a big win, and followed it up 3 days later with a 1-0 success at Brighton thanks to a bukayo soccer strike. But the month's big moment came when Mikel's introductions of Victor Gyökeres and Max Daumann from the bench saw them net both goals in our last gasp 2-0 success over the Toffees to take another huge step towards potentially lifting our first league title in 22 years. The Bourse is up against 4 other managers this month, including T defeated over the past few weeks, Brighton's Fabian Hersler, who won 3 out of 4, and Everton's David Moyes, he won 2 of 3, as did North East rivals Eddie Howe and Regis Lebris, who complete the shortlist. Having now been nominated 5 times this season, Mikel is seeking his first Manager of the Month award since February 2024 to add to his haul of 7 successes. You can vote for Mikel now until midday on Monday, March 30th, while you can also help David Raya win the Player of the Month award. Another busy day of gossip mongering has been and gone, and that means that it's time for 3 added minutes regular morning roundup of the biggest and wildest new Premier League transfer rumours which you might have missed over the past 24 hours. Starting with a story involving Arsenal, Manchester City and Nottingham Forest. According to Court Offside, the Gunners have decided that sense an opportunity to get involved in the pursuit of Forest midfielder Elliot Anderson, and that they could rival Manchester City in the race for his signature this summer. City are still said to be leading the race to bag the England international, something which has been widely reported in the media over the past couple of months, but apparently we can't discount an Arsenal bid, with their scouts said to be big fans of the 23-year-old. Chelsea, too, are said to hold serious interest in Anderson, who is expected to be worth upwards of £100 million when the bidding begins. City are said to feel confident that they'll get the deal done, but they may end up having more competition than they bargained for. Let's move on to a story from Team Talk now. They reckon that Manchester United have been offered the chance to sign Barcelona forward Ferran Torres this summer, with the Spanish giants looking for ways to raise money ahead of the transfer window. Torres, formerly a Manchester City player of course, has also been offered up to Atletico Madrid, and with Barcelona apparently keen to sign Julian Alvarez as well or instead of Marcus Rashford. Not that the article has much detail on the details of the fee that would be involved. Barcelona's valuation of Torres is not mentioned, but it's clear that they see him as a bargaining chip. The report claims that Forest attempted to strike a deal for the 28-year-old Uruguayan in the January window, but their failure to get a deal over the line and the managerial changes which have happened since hasn't dampened their enthusiasm, although a bid will naturally depend on their survival in the Premier League.